watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair. Like, she's a performer. It's crazy though, just because her shot it's like that. It's at that level.
In a surprising moment that quickly made headlines across the sports world, Angel Reese found herself at the center of controversy involving basketball legends Stephen Curry, LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal. What was supposed to be a friendly and respectful exchange unexpectedly turned tense when Reese, one of the brightest rising stars in women's basketball, appeared to face an awkward and surprising snub from the NBA icons. Her emotional yet composed reaction immediately drew attention from fans and analysts, igniting widespread discussion about respect, recognition, and the unique obstacles female athletes continue to face in a sport largely dominated by men. The moment has since fueled broader conversations about gender equity in basketball, while also highlighting Reese's resilience and competitive fire as she continues carving out her own legacy in the game. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are widely recognized as two of the most electrifying talents in college basketball. However, their journeys in the spotlight have unfolded in noticeably different ways. Both players have consistently demonstrated elite skill, competitiveness, and impact on the court. Yet the narrative surrounding them, including media coverage, fan support, and public perception, has often contrasted sharply. While each athlete has earned national attention for her performances, the tone and level of backing they receive have varied, highlighting how differently rising stars can be viewed despite achieving similar success.
In overall popularity, does her race play a factor? Nominal. Women's basketball has had a cornucopia of talented white and black women's basketball players. Elena Delle Donne is white, is she not? Sue Bird, white, is she not? Asia Wilson's black. Cynthia Cooper, black. Like, you can go back through, and it's actually a lot more. There's gay and there's straight. There's black and there's white. There's tall and there's short.
When it comes to support from prominent figures in the basketball community, the contrast becomes even more noticeable. Legends such as Stephen Curry, LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal, along with other respected voices in the sport, have openly praised Caitlin Clark. Their admiration goes beyond her highlight reel performances. They appreciate her unique playing style, confidence, and the composure she maintains under intense pressure. To these seasoned veterans, Clark represents exceptional basketball intelligence and a fierce competitive edge. They see in her an unwavering determination, a boldness to take big shots, and a natural ability to deliver the kind of momentum-shifting plays that define true greatness.
Slice it and cut it and make it a negative thing. The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. I saw for the first time that they had a chartered plane. That should be celebrated, and it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked.
LeBron James has been especially vocal in his support of Caitlin Clark. He has frequently praised her command of the game's tempo and her natural leadership on the court. LeBron has pointed out her remarkable shooting range and applauded the fearless mindset she brings when facing tough competition. For him, Clark's intensity and readiness to rise to the occasion mirror the same mentality he values in his own career. His endorsement goes far beyond complimenting her talent. It reflects genuine respect for her mental strength, composure under pressure, and her growing influence as a transformative figure in women's basketball.
Well, it was definitely what happened last year between Caitlin Clark and, Angel Reese. It was, talked about, and would have liked to see that rematch in time. But Caitlin Clark is a special player. She reminds me of a Steph Curry. A lot of times she takes those ill-advised shots that me and Chuck don't like, but they go in. Not only do they go in consistently.
Shaquille O'Neal, a dominant presence during his playing days, has also openly expressed his admiration for Caitlin Clark. Shaq respects the way Clark maximizes her physical tools while pairing them with a high basketball IQ. He has noted her confidence, court awareness, and ability to dictate matchups to her advantage. From his perspective, Clark's combination of skill, toughness, and strategic understanding of the game sets her apart and reflects the kind of competitive mindset he values most in elite players.
In the way she plays the game, she's the true definition of a great player, one that makes the players around her better. Not only was she making a great shot, she was making great passes and She took her loss with humility.
He has also highlighted her outstanding court vision and her talent for creating scoring opportunities, not only for herself, but for her teammates. Drawing comparisons to some of the greatest playmakers in basketball history, Shaquille O'Neal has made it clear that his admiration for Caitlin Clark stems from his respect for athletes who redefine their roles and introduce something fresh and impactful to the game. Similarly, Stephen Curry, widely recognized for transforming basketball with his elite three-point shooting, has expressed that he sees similarities between his style and Clark's approach. He has frequently praised her confidence in attempting deep shots and her ability to score from virtually anywhere on the floor. Curry's endorsement reflects his appreciation for her shooting range and her readiness to challenge traditional expectations for her position. His public recognition of her talent has not only reinforced her credibility, but has also heightened media attention surrounding her performances, further elevating her profile in the sport.
Regular season viewership, it grew by 20% in 2023. It's grown by 180% now, which means it would take another 5 or 6 years to do what Caitlin Clark has done. So between draft day viewership, which is up 400% to 40%, between ticket sales, which is up 93% to 16%, between regular game viewership, which is up 180% to 20%, what Caitlin Clark has done is grown the WNBA exponentially. She did in 5 weeks what would have taken 5 years. And as it pertains to draft viewership, she did in 5 days what would have taken 5 years.
Any other player we have ever seen in the women's game, and it starts with the distance with which she shoots the basketball. We've never seen a player shoot from that deep range with that kind of efficiency.
Caitlin Clark is starting to push Asia Wilson for MVP of this league, and I am not exaggerating. She is starting to push Asia as the best player in the league because I don't see anybody control a game the way Caitlin can.
While Caitlin Clark has received strong public backing from major basketball figures, Angel Reese has experienced a different path in the spotlight. Despite delivering dominant performances and establishing herself as a powerhouse in women's college basketball, the overall narrative surrounding Reese has not always been as favorable. Some analysts and commentators have appeared more reserved in offering her the same level of praise and recognition. This contrast may be influenced, in part, by her outspoken personality and the intense, unapologetic presence she displays on the court. Reese brings passion, emotion, and confidence to her game, qualities that energize her supporters, but sometimes draw heightened scrutiny from critics.
I mean, I think it's been happening, prior even to this team. This momentum, this wave, that we're feeling, it has been sort of this kind of journey for women's basketball to get the attention that it is, getting at this point.
Offensively, our defense wasn't very good, so I think just improving in that area and just all kind of gathering our emotions a little bit better and finding better shots. I thought we kind of stopped playing in a way that made us successful in the first half, so just a good learning opportunity for us. I feel like we could have played a lot better, but yeah, I think there's a line, and sometimes your passion, your emotion can get to you. But
Angel Reese is widely recognized for her fiery passion and, at times, confrontational edge on the court. She's undeniably a dominant competitor, but her bold and expressive style has sparked mixed reactions. Many fans celebrate her confidence and authenticity, while others label it as controversial. This divide in perception may help explain why she hasn't consistently received the same unified public backing from prominent basketball figures as Caitlin Clark. The contrast underscores a broader issue in sports culture. Female athletes who display assertiveness and competitive intensity are often judged more harshly. Traits that might be praised as leadership or passion in others can sometimes be mischaracterized as unsportsmanlike or problematic when viewed through a different lens.
There is a lot of appropriate attention on Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, and we found out that the Fever Storm game from over the weekend drew 2.2 million viewers, which is massive. The WNBA has 18 games this season where they've had more than 1 million viewers average, and 16 of those 18 have featured Caitlin Clark. So you cannot deny the connectivity of Caitlin Clark playing basketball and people wanting to watch. If she's playing, they will come, they will watch.
The rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese became one of the defining storylines in women's basketball, highlighting both competitive fire and contrasting public narratives. Clark's historic college run at the Iowa Hawkeyes made her the NCAA Division I all-time leading scorer, and she later entered the WNBA as the #1 overall pick by the Indiana Fever, where she quickly shattered long-standing rookie records, including one previously held by Simone Augustus. Known for her deep shooting range, elite court vision, and composure under pressure, Clark has not only elevated her team's performance, but also driven massive spikes in viewership and ticket sales across the league. Off the court, she secured a major long-term endorsement deal with Nike, reportedly worth 8 figures and featuring a signature shoe, further cementing her status as one of the most influential figures in modern women's basketball.